Hi everyone, I hope you all are great. Today we will have regular plural nouns. First, you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. Click on your name, move on to language at the grade 6. Chapter is regular plural noun. A lesson will be form plurals of noun ending with in F, F, E, O, and Y. Form and use plurals of noun ending in F, F, E, O, and Y. Alright, so to form the plural of most now you need to add s. Of course, if you want to form plural, it's simply just showing more than one, right? So you would add s to most of the noun. So let's say you have three and then you want to make it plural, you would have what? So you have threes with s, okay? So if it's in one form and you want to make it plural. So if a noun ends in s, ch, sh, x, or z, then you have to add es to make it plural. All right, so just like we have bush, and bush ends in what? sh. So you have to make it bushes with es, okay? Or maybe when you have watch and then you want to make it plural, you say watches. Okay, so even now ends in consonant y, then you have to drop the y and add ies to make it plural. Okay, for example, we have lady and then it becomes ladies. Even now ends in f or fe, and the f sound changes to v when it's plural, so you drop the f or fe and then you add ves so to make it plural. So it's, for example, wolf, and then you drop the f and make it wolves in the plural form. Or when we have leaves, okay, like this. All right. All right, so we also have if a noun ends in f or fe and the plural form keeps the f sound, just add s to make it plural. So if it's like chief, it keeps the f sound. Then in plural, you just add s only. Okay. All right. So if a noun ends in o, usually add s to make it plural. However, this add es to this specific. exception. Okay, for example, we have tomato. For tomato, we add es, not only s. Or even when we have mango in the plural form, becomes mangoes with es. So there are specific words that are unique, just like these words here: potato, tomato, hero, echo, tornado, volcano, and then mango. Okay, so yeah, this is it. So let's look at the examples. We have type the missing word. Ali plus s will have what? What are we gonna have here? All you need to do is just add your s and it's in the plural. Then we have zoo plus s, we have what? Zoos, right? Okay. So we have victory. So we have victory plus I es. So victory then plus ies. So basically you're changing the y to I and it to become victories. Okay. So that's how it goes, right? So yeah, that's it. We'll go to the test and you can just share your answers with me. Okay, so we have type the missing word zoo plus s. What do we have? All right, so we have the first one, zoos. So next up we have canopy y plus ies. What do we have? All right, so we have the first one, canopies. The Y changes to I. Wife, FE plus VES. What do we have here? First, the second. Okay, so we have the second one, wives. Monkey plus S. What do we have? Okay, so we have monkeys. Okay. So chief plus S, which of them? So we have the second one. So leave F plus VES. Is it the first or second? So we have the first one. So tomato plus ES, first to second. All right, so we have tomatoes, the first one. Okay. So we have alto plus S, which of them, first to second? So we have the first one. Okay. So penny y plus I e s is gonna be first or second. So we have pennies. Okay. All right, that's it for this lesson. So you have to make sure you try to complete it. We'll move on to the next one. So this is basically like the same thing we've done earlier. We just have to take note of the right parts to input our plural form. Okay, so like the s, es, es, or ies. So you add s to make it singular, the plural now when you have only one, and then if it's s c h s h s x z, so it's gonna be es that you're adding. Then if it ends with y, you changed y to I E S. And then if the f or fe sound changes, you change it to v e s. But if it keeps the f or fe sound, you just add s. Okay. And then we have some unique words that you have to add es to them when they end in o. So we have tomato, potato, hero, and the rest of them. Okay, so we have Ralph Waldo Emerson was a writer and poet who explored the themes of freedom and individualism in his essay. So complete the sentence with the correct plural. So it's going to be S's, okay? Lasso can be traced back to ancient Egypt, where relief carvings show a pharaoh using one. So what will we have? Lassos with S. Okay. Okay, so we go to the test and you can share your answers with me. So, although donkey and zebras are different species, they can breed with each other. Complete the sentence with the correct plural. Is it first or second? All right, so we have donkeys with S, right? Okay, perfect. So next up we have before televisions became widely affordable, Americans gathered around their radio to listen to their favorite programs. It's gonna be first or second. So we have radios with S, the first one. Okay. So next up we have tight calf can lead to pain or injury. So stretching before a run or workout is recommended. First or second. So we have cows, VES. It changes. So next up we have in most stable settings, forks and are placed to the left or of the plate, while knife and spoons are placed to the right. So is it going to be first or second? So we have knives, the second one. Okay. So, of all Albert Einstein's theory, his theory of special relativity may be the most important. Is it first or second? So we have theories, the second. Unlike most other reefs around the world which are threatened by pollution, the Red Sea reef is relatively healthy. First or second? Okay, so we have reefs, the second. The most powerful tornado can reach wind speeds of up to 300 miles per hour. First to second. So we have tornadoes, the second one. Lasso can be traced back to ancient Egypt, which where relief carvings show a pharaoh using one. First to second. Alright, so we have the second one. Alright, that's it for our lesson today under the regular plural nouns. Can you tell me if you have any questions before we finish? Alright, since we have no questions to end here, please complete this lesson if you haven't done it, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.